Advantage.
PM show Coast to Coast, weekend edition, CRN Digital Talk Radio. Your host, Fred Dreyer.
Welcome back, folks. Does Barack Obama's words, his comments, fall under the heading of a hate speech, do you think?
I don't know about a hate speech. I think it's a division speech.
Well,
I think it's a hey, put me back in. I'm going to make everything better in the next 4 years, and now we don't buy it. I think we bought it before because he's running against McCain. Everybody was disenchanted with Bush. They were looking for somebody new to come in. It was almost like he had it handed to him on a platter. All you had to do was go in there and just do some of the things you said you were going to do. He hasn't done any of the things he said he's going to do. He got health care pushed through, but everybody hated it. There was so much debate and everything. Everybody's disenchanted with it.
Yeah.
So that's the way I see it. As I think this is where you got to be smart and say, what's wrong with the country now? We're really in debt. Somebody's got to balance this budget. Today, his speech last night, he's talking about taking money from the military, and we'll spend half of that to give you people that don't have anything some money, and the other half will go and pay off the debt. That is so much BS. What if there's another terrorist attack? You better keep that the army strong, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. There are people that want to kill us and wipe us out in the world, and this guy is out of touch with what's going on out there. He's too much of an elite guy. He's one of those heady educational guys that I didn't like in class. Used to sit there and be the know-it-all. Very smart, whatever. A good speech guy, but he can't do anything. He's done nothing with the country. Get him out of the job. I like to fire people too. Get rid of him.
He's done a lot to the country, actually.
Yeah.
And this is an awkward attempt at an assassination. It's a bloody mess, and he's ignorant within his own politic. And America.
I might donate to a Republican. I've never done that. I might go and give some money because I'm telling you, this country has fallen in the handbasket. I might actually put some money into somebody's campaign. I really feel strongly about it this year. I feel like if Hillary was running, I'd rather have her in there. I'm telling you right now, I'd rather have Hillary. I wish Bill was back in there.
Get to the back. You got to get back in the hay pile.
I'll go to the back of the plane. But I wish for the good old days of Bill Clinton.
Yeah, at least that's what happens. That's what happens.
We were balanced.
You get so depressed that you would put Bill and Hillary back in office just to get rid of Barry.
That is correct.
I would rather have my fingers chopped off than my arm chopped off. Of course.
There you go.
That's the philosophy. All right. Chris Christie, who I believe is a left of center a neocon, has this to say about Barack Obama and in favor of Mitt Romney. Play number 6.
My view is the worst news possible for President Obama is a Romney candidacy, because Governor Romney will show, with the executive experience he has, with the record he created in Massachusetts, and with the values he's articulating and has been articulating as a candidate for the last number of years, the best contrast we can have to President Obama. So I think Governor Romney would be the worst news for the Obama White House.
Well, that's completely patently opposite of what's happening right now.
Yeah, it seems like Newt is the guy that's rising to the top.
Newt's the one that has the narrative. Not Romney. Romney's stammering and stuttering. He doesn't know, which way is up or which way is down. I mean, so I don't think that's true whatsoever.
Let's hear from Newt. Newt tells us why he
might be. It might be that way eventually. But here's Newt on Mitt Romney.
They wanted somebody who was tough enough and bold enough to take on Obama because they really want to beat Obama. They also wanted somebody who was committed to jobs and economic growth because, frankly, South Carolina is really hurting. And the Obama administration's made it worse with their war against Boeing and the National Labor Relations Board and other things they've been doing.
Yeah, that was Newt telling us why the people in South Carolina voted for him instead of Mitt. Here's number 7.
South Carolinians were the first state to really understand how liberal Governor Romney's record was as the governor of Massachusetts. And I think he lost, I think, probably 15 or 20 points over the course of the 2 weeks as people began to realize that he'd been pro-choice, pro-gun control, pro-tax increase in a whole range of areas that, despite his advertising and his pretending, it was clear that he was way to the left of South Carolinian.
Exactly correct. And we're going to see what's going to happen down here in Florida, folks. It's going to heat up pretty good there. We want to wish you a great week. We'll see you next week, folks.